Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and decide just to do this. Just, oh look at, you can see. um, just to talk. This is a good idea, I think. Yeah, it should be. Um, I feel nervous. That's weird. It's really weird. It's like when I first started. It's like the first time we called, and I just had like these. What do you call it? Butterflies in my stomach. That's what I have right now. It's like talking to you for the first time, all over again. Oh man, can you believe it's been a month since we've talked? Oh god. Only a month as well. That's depressing to think about. When you think about how much else, about how much more time we still have until we can talk again directly. It's, yeah, that sucks. That does suck to think about. But let's not think about that too much. I really try not to. And now that May is over, I hope, at least, that the rest of time should be going by fairly quickly. I don't know what was wrong with May. I think maybe it was because since it was a long month, 31 days, it just it really dragged. I really do think May was probably the longest month of my life. Not fun. But anyways, what I wanted to ramble about, um I was pretty upset earlier, very upset. I was actually seething with rage while I was at work. Um just I don't know, cuz I was just talking to Sage, DMs. And I mean, like, I understand Sage. Like, I know, I mean, I don't know. It makes me angry. It's I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because I don't know, because I see why. Like, I know it's, her mom, and she's probably just trying to, you know, not defend her mom, but, try and downplay it. Not, I don't know, not downplay it, but, try and make it tell me, like, somewhat, how it's somewhat justifiable, or, I mean, not even that. I don't know, just some sort of consolence or something for why this shit is still going on. And I don't know if you know about this actually. Let me explain. Um, yeah, that this event really changed my views on her. Because beforehand, I was lenient. I was lenient. I knew how she was and everything, but I still had an ounce. I still had, respect for her and just, everything, and just, like, yeah. I didn't hate her. That's for sure. Um, that's completely changed now. Completely. And not just because of what's happened, because of what she did to me. And I don't know if you know about this. I don't think so. I don't know if they told you about it. I mean, maybe, but maybe not in the way. I mean, I think, at least I'm pretty sure you do know that she spoke with me on the phone, the day that it all happened. And that I talked to her, and that we had a very cooperative conversation. I was extremely cooperative. And she was positive towards me, or at least welcoming towards me, and she seemed at least to accept me in the conversation. And you know because I love you, and I I needed to prove that I was not some crazy person or something, I, I sent her a picture of my driver's license, which has my name, my address, my date of birth, my every single important detail that you need to probably track someone down. Um, yeah, that was a mistake. But I mean, at the moment, I didn't know what else I could send to prove who I was. So that's just what I went with. Um, and yeah, that she played me. She played me. She put me in. She trapped me pretty much. She used my trust and my love for you against me, because knowing that I care about you, I'm just gonna pretty much give myself up. And so doing that, I mean, yeah, you do know, because, but I don't know if you know about this part, how this happened, how, 'cause yeah, I know that you know the consequences of, yeah, if to find out if I was directly talking to you, whatever. Um, yeah, because I gave her all of my details, she, and this is what Sage told me, is that she would, yeah, send the authorities after me. Yeah. I don't think I can explain to you exactly my rage when I first found that out, and it hit me that I was pretty much tricked, that I pretty much gave myself up, honeypotted myself, and she pretty much baited me. And that's where I was like, you know what? I hate this person. It's I hope you're listening to this with headphones and nothing, and that there is no chance of anyone else hearing this or something, because yeah, you should probably also delete it from your history, your watch history, each time you click on any of these rambles. I mean, I think this will probably be the most explicit ramble, just because I'm probably gonna let out all of my rage, or at least most of it, frustrations from what I've been fucking storing inside of me for the past month. Hardly, not really being able to write it out, because I just felt it was too open, too explicit to put onto words on, like, social media, the accounts we use. But I fucking hate that woman, Kalia. I fucking hate her. I loathe her. I don't think I've hated anyone else more in my entire fucking life. An equal comparison would be for how much cells and atoms and beings and fibers are in my body that are absolutely filled with love for you, would be equal to every one of those things being filled with absolute seething hatred for her. There is nothing in the world that could make me forgive her for what she has done to you and to us. To me, nothing. I've told myself this a million times already, that she could hand you over to me on a silver platter, no strings attached, everything back to normal, the way it was, nothing, and I wouldn't even look her in her general direction for it. I couldn't bear it. I wouldn't be able to stand looking into her eyes without fucking, I don't know, just having the most burning of hatred in my eyes. I don't know how to explain it. It's rough. it's it's definitely intense, and it makes me beyond angry whenever I think about it. I I don't fucking understand it. I don't understand it at all. I want zero contact with her after this is all over, in the future. Once you're here and everything is all fine and dandy, blah blah blah. I never want to hear from her again. I swear to God. I swear to God. And from what it sounds like you're finally being, frustrated with her and everything, but I don't even want you to have any contact with her. I don't want her to attempt any contact with you in the future. I want her to be completely removed from both of our lives after everything is done. And I never want to hear from her again. Or God willing. I don't know. There definitely ticks something inside of me. Definitely does. Definitely fucking does. What a miserable, evil fucking person. I can't even. But anyways, as I was saying, as I was saying, the beginning of this morning, Sage just, was just saying, oh, it's just because she's extremely protective of Kalia because she really loves her and everything. And I didn't tell her anything. I was just like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But in my head, I really had to just kind of fucking go off inside myself, in my head, in my body. And I was, I don't, it's pure just psychopathic rage, honestly. And it just sickens me. It just fucking sickens me. I know she's just, but it just sickens me. It sickens me to the core just to hear the word love being associated with that sort of behavior. That's not love. If that's love, I must fucking hate you with every single fucking atom of my being. I must want to see you buried in a shallow ditch. If that's what love is. Jesus Christ. No, that is not love. That is the farthest fucking thing you could get from love. It's extremely controlling, manipulative, and just downright insane and crazy. And just evil. Just evil. That's all I can call it. It's just evil. There's no sympathy in me for her. And I know you must, I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you feel inclined. You also know her better than I. There's nothing either way. I just couldn't. After all this, after what she did to me, after what she's done to you, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. No amount of convincing, no amount of getting to know someone. No. I never want to hear from her again. I fucking hate. I can't stand it, Kalia. I can't stand it. And it drives me crazy. That is the part that pisses me off to no extent. It's that. It's definitely that. And I don't know if you feel the same way as far as I do on that regard. I know we feel similar, but I don't know if yours is as deep as mine. But mine, I can't forgive it. Maybe you feel inclined because you're under her house and blah blah blah. She takes care of you and stuff. I don't care. That's just not gonna, cut it for me. I'm not gonna oh, you pretty much borderline emotionally abuse my fucking the person I love the most, and then you pretty much just bar us from talking to it and just making both of us even more miserable. But oh yeah, you take care of her, so I'll make an excuse. No, that's not gonna work with me. That's not gonna work with me at all. That's That's a big no-no. That's yeah. I'm not gonna have that. Um, I, I just wish I could describe to you how just much my, I mean, it's like at a point, like where your blood just kind of exceeds boiling temperature, and it's just this like, I mean, it's pretty much what I wrote about earlier. That silent anger. It's just contemplating, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I, yeah. I ask myself every day, what does she gain from keeping two people apart? I also don't understand. It's like I would go to any compromise. Now, like I would go to any fucking compromise just to be able to speak. I would give up all and any privacy just to be able to speak to you. That's all I want. But no, nothing can be met. Why? Why? Because control. Control. Fucking insanity. Manipulation. It's just, it's, it's pretty much an inch away from abuse, emotional abuse. I mean, it is abusive to me. It's, it's harmful. It doesn't, you know? It's just, I don't get it. And I even would ask my mom, and she says the same thing, control. She just wants complete control, and it just doesn't click with me. Like, how, but why? But why? Well, does it make you happy to have two miserable people, to make two people miserable? I don't get it. I don't get it. What kind of person is like that? You can't make any excuse. There's no excuse for that. It's just downright cruel. It's just cruel. That's all it is. I don't know. I don't know, Kalia. It's a shitty situation. Obviously. I don't know. This probably isn't the best thing of me you want to be listening to, with me just being kind of angry and rambling, but I mean, I know you do like to hear me ramble, so maybe it will be nice for you either way. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It sucks. It sucks. I hope every day that maybe, I don't know, maybe something will change and that we'll be able to talk sooner than we expect. Directly, without any, anything getting in the way. But if not, hey, there's until January or February of next year. Yay. God damn it, man. Fuck. I don't mean to depress you. Please don't be sad or anything. It's just, I mean, you can't be happy, of course, thinking about that. That's, if nothing happens from here until then, that's, the estimated time, the ETA of when we'll be able to speak again. Oh, and we're barely even like halfway there. Jesus. Tests. Not tests, not even tests, just bump in the road. A big bump. But I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be pessimistic because, yeah, like even I have said, while it may seem like a big bump in the road for now, it's not gonna compare to anything to, a lifetime of memories and everything. But still, it's not like that'll make it go by any quicker or make it any easier. It's still gonna be really fucking long if that's the way it goes, and really fucking lonely and hard and everything bad. But I'm glad it's made that. I'm glad it's you. I'm glad it's you. That's I think I told you about that before in a post. Is that I'm glad it's you. I don't know if I could be able to keep my sanity together if it was some other girl, because I don't know if I would have the trust or the confidence. I'd be so anxious. I'd be so anxious every day. I would be so anxious. Just, with you, I don't have that. The only anxiety I have is just hoping, I don't know, just that we can at least keep the current privileges that we do have, our ghetto DMs. That's quite a blessing, and I just hope at least we can have that. So yeah, this is like 21 minutes. I don't know. I hope this should all download. It might take a while. It should. I've never uploaded anything to YouTube before. It'll definitely be a treat for you, though. I can assure you that. I know you're gonna be like, ooh, 20 minutes of me talking. Yeah. This is nice. This is nice, though. I will admit. It's nice being able to talk and vocalize what I have been thinking. I don't know if it would be possible for you to have the same privilege. Probably not. To be able to speak out everything you've been thinking and blah blah blah. Maybe, I don't know. You don't really have. Maybe if you ever had a few moments to yourself, I don't know. But yeah, it at least for me, it gets just builds up in me, the energy. I don't know. It needs to be released through speaking, but I don't know. I guess that's the kind of person I am. I am the rambler. When you know me, when I go on my rambles, I ramble. So it's not a great feeling when I have lots of these rambles brewing inside me and all I can do is type them out. It's much nicer and much more natural to just vocalize it. Just let it come out as it is, The gym. That already alleviated a lot of my anger. TBH, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Something, yeah, it just helps. Doesn't make me less angry, but I don't know, it releases the pressure of it, I guess. A bit of the pressure of just being like, Yeah, I think I'll stop it there. I'll probably make these quite often, and I'll make sure to let you know whenever I do post them or make them. Because I have another one, but that would make this video like an hour long if I had talked about it being like the apartment plan and everything. So those are so much details. I've researched so much, and just calculated so many things. Just kind of like made a bunch of estimations, and it's a lot. I only pretty much give, even though typing it out I did a lot, but I pretty much only give the specifics when I type that stuff out, Anyways, I think I'll end it there. I love you, Kaliam. I know that you know that I do, but I love you. so much. And I miss you just as much. Ah, I love you so much, my sweetheart.